On the Mitzvah Rosh Hashanah, at the end of Rosh Hashanah, around midnight and maybe even later, my phone rings. A young man on the other side of the phone, we're going to call him Joe. I need to speak to you. I need you to hold my hand. I need you to be next to the phone in case I have to call you back. I got scared. It sounds urgent. Yes, it is. So before I tell you the story, let us first quickly, immediately, urgently say thank you to Hashem for all the miracles. Mizmor lesoido riu ladenu kol harativ desadenu b'simcha boi lefanav benonu de'uk adenu Elohim hu asonu v'lo anachnu ama v'tzoi marisa boi shor v'soido chatzroisa b'silo hoido lebachu shemoi ki toi v'adenu le'elam chazdo v'yadoi v'doir emunasoi. Let's give some tzedakah on this Erev Shabbos, Pashas Noach. And here is the story. This young man, as I said, we'll call him Joe, with whom I got acquainted. And Baruch Hashem, he was starting slowly but surely get more involved in Judaism, started putting on tefillin, maybe not every day yet, but became a habit. Slowly he was inching closer to observance. Warm heart, feeling towards Judaism, but sadly in practice it was lacking. But he was slowly growing into it. But yes, there was one problem, and a major problem. His girlfriend, with whom he's been going out for, I think, 7 or 8 years, very steady, nice girl. In fact, I met her, a nice, fine, as we would say, a Balbatische girl, but not Jewish. And they were really seriously considering marriage. Obviously, I tried to discourage them because it's not good for either one. This kind of marriage doesn't work. Even if the most wonderful people, but there's still a reality. It doesn't mix. And he was struggling with it. She should convert. So he told me, look, I'm not going to ask her to convert because if she's converting for me, it's not interesting. If she wants to convert, that's her thing. But he was even considering marrying her even without conversion. Anyway, this discussion was going on for a while. One year, Erev Rosh Hashanah, the day before Rosh Hashanah, he made a commitment. This year, I'm going to keep the 2 days of Rosh Hashanah fully. I'm not opening my business. I'm going to be in shul, I'm going to be in synagogue, and I'm going to do it the way it's supposed to be. I'm not even going to drive. I'm going to stay with a family member that lives close to the shul that he usually goes to, so he shouldn't have to drive. I'm going to do it right. Beautiful. That's what he told me before Yontif. I said, that's a beautiful idea, obviously. Start the year with the right foot. So here comes the story, what he tells me on the phone, that the night of Rosh Hashanah, he suddenly had a thought. And he decided his whole Rosh Hashanah is going to be focused on asking God to give him clear direction, clear indication, where should he move on with life. Does he continue with his girl or does he let her go? And that's what he was praying for a whole Yontif. A whole Yontif for 2 days. He was focused on that. Please, God, give me clear indication, clear guidance. And he tells me, look what happened tonight. After I came home from 2 days not being with her, they lived together. He noticed that she's not her real self. And he asked her, no, nothing is good. No. But he sensed there was something there. He pushed her, says, look, I want to know. And she starts crying. I don't know what became with me, but you weren't home. An old friend happened to come in, and we did what we did. He became so furious. He told her, you have exactly 10 minutes to pack your bags and get out of this house. He calls me now, he says, it's quite obvious that this was God's message, but I need support. I need help. I'm afraid I'm going to be weak in my resolution. Now, what he didn't know is that I had asked a bracha for him before Rosh Hashanah. I asked a blessing from the Rebbe for that day. Married with a wonderful, wonderful Jewish woman.